Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We are having a look at the new update that was released for Becastled. So it's more of a what do we say? It is an update, but there's no new content on the game at the moment. They're just letting us know what is coming up. But I thought I'd share it with you. Just a nice little quick video just to discuss what will be being released soon. So it's called the Dev Update number 1. It was released on the 12th of October. So let's have a look here. So hello everyone, we've been pretty busy for the last few months working on the city building update, and here is a small recap of what we are doing. So first one, weather system. Look at this. Lightning can start a fire or hit something made of metal. That is fantastic. So fire is going to be a thing. They do elaborate on it a bit further down. So let's check out the next video. So here we go. Yeah, fire. We are working on a fire system where flame is able to spread through grass, trees, and buildings across the map. It might be an additional challenge for you, but no worries, as we will also add tools to fight it, such as fire brigade and regular villagers. With the right strategy, you can use fire for your advantage in battles, but be careful, as enemies can fire projectiles that can set your buildings or wood walls on fire. That is fantastic. I can't wait for that. That looks excellent. So not only can nature start a fire, your enemies can do the same thing, but you can use fire to take out your enemies. So win-win, I say. Let's go check out the next video. So here we go. Seasons are going to be a thing. That is fantastic. And look at that. The trees have a new animation. They lose their foliage. They get a bit of autumn colors there. That is great. So seasons will add a long planning strategy to your game cycle. There is less food production in winter, so you should stock some food in advance. Also, make sure you have coal to keep your villagers' homes warm. That is excellent. So from what I'm getting from that is there's going to be a more reliance on warehouses, because at the moment you just build a couple of warehouses to increase the amount of food you can hold, and then you can sell off that excess when you're making enough to sustain villagers and soldiers. But yeah, we're going to have to build more warehouses to hold food to get us through the winter season. That is great. And then of course coal is going to be a new resource. Again, we're going to have to stockpile that. So warehouses are going to be massive. Let's check out the next video. So here we go, roads. So this is obviously just a concept picture. It's just a temporary design, as you can see stated there. It does look a bit rough, but you would assume it's going to be much better animated there. But let's have a look. So we are also working on the road system. It will have an impact on buildings and have a decorative function as well. We are almost finished the road placement mechanics, and soon we'll start to work on its visuals. We will probably share some road GIFs in the next blog post. So that's great. Yeah, roads. So it does say it's going to be decorative function to it, but you would assume that the movement speed of the villagers will also play a part. You would assume. It's usually a factor in a lot of games. So yeah, let's keep going. So next we have female characters. There we go. So villagers will have a random chance to be male or female, making your city more realistic. And you'll be able to hire female warriors too. So that is great. That looks excellent. It was a bit boring just having males, really, wasn't it? So there we go. So here we go. Some new buildings. We've got 2 here. So we're obviously making charcoal to warm our villagers' homes during winter. So, of course, we have a charcoal building. So there's a simple version, and then when you upgrade it, it gets a little bit bigger. So that's great. And then we have a Zeppelin for air trading routes. So we do have a courier trading building. So that's for land. But here we go. We have an air. So I wonder if we can trade with people further out. It's not really a thing at the moment, but possibly. Who knows? But that looks excellent. We always love new buildings, right? All right, let's keep going. And here we go. Just to finish it off, guys, we've got a new navigation system. They have been speaking about this for a while, but this is really good. So a lot of you have issues with performance in long sessions. That is correct. And one of the main reasons for that is navigation that we are currently using. So we are rewriting it from scratch for better performance and more possibilities. It will be possible to have bigger maps and bigger battles, but most importantly, good FPS, which is your frame rates, to enjoy the game at any stage. Results are pretty good so far, but it still needs more work. We are also working on fixing navigation behavior issues, so that is going to be great. We do realize that when you scan out of the map, the frame rates do drop, and as we build our kingdoms larger, you do notice that frame rate drop. So that's going to be great, but also the navigation behavior issue. As you've seen in a few of our videos, we've had villagers getting stuck on the other side of the wall and not being able to move. Same with animals, so that is excellent. And then just lastly, we've got the roadmap for 2021 update. So obviously everyone's been affected by the coronavirus, especially gaming. So here we go. It is a bit outdated at the moment as things take more time than we expected. We are still working on the city building update and it needs more time to get finished. Unfortunately, we cannot release it this year. And next year, after this major update, we will work on sandbox, magic, and bosses. When the original 2021 roadmap is finished, we will work on some other big ideas we have for the game before the final release. Stay tuned. So that's great. So my personal input on this is that we're going to get this update with all this content we've just gone through. That's going to happen early next year. Fingers crossed. And then they're working on another update after that, which will include sandbox, magic, and bosses. Okay. Then, after that, they've still got a third update they're going to be releasing, which they state having big ideas. That's excellent. And then, on top of that, then they're going to have the final release. So, that's excellent. That's all. But trust me, that's a lot. So yeah, we got this update coming out early next year. Then we got the update with sandbox, magic, and bosses probably 3-4 months later. Then there's a third update which will probably be coming out maybe August. And then on top of that, the final release, more content, so maybe end of next year. But that's great. And you would assume such a great game, like a lot of our other games, they will have constant updates, maybe some DLCs, but that's excellent. So there we go. I hope this has been informative, guys. Again, it's just a nice little video getting some perspective and some new content coming out for the game. Again, it won't come out until early next year, but we can wait. That's fine. That's not far off at all. So happy Wednesday, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we will see you on Friday for another video. Take care. See you later.